Art of These Audio Media Part 89, South Park Asperger's episode. Now, you may remember my shockingly good review of their Tourette's episode, so I had cautiously high expectations for this one, and I was very let down, which really I shouldn't have been so surprised by. It's clear that the writers learned that Asperger's syndrome exists, though it became an obsolete medical term about 2 years after this episode premiered. Whatever, and just wanted to make a pun about butt burgers and didn't bother to think further than that. The episode basically went like, yeah, vaccines don't cause autism, except they kind of did for this character, and I hope that was meant to be deliberately wrong because he was clearly just dealing with grief from his parents' divorce. It was not autism in any direction, but they never really remotely tried to clarify like they did with the Tourette's episode. Also, they kept calling it a disease or an illness, which really gets on my nerves, and then he goes to an autism support group that was actually a group of cynics who believed in the Matrix and were trying to take over the world. Sort of. It was really hard to follow. The general vibe is that they could have tried with this. They could have chosen to handle it in a funny yet tasteful way like they did with the Tourette's episode that came out 4 years before this one, and they deliberately did not. And I don't think this directly spreads too much misinformation because nobody goes to South Park to learn anything, but the associations between these things were made for a lot of people because of this episode, which can still cause a lot of damage, and I'm quite sure has. So I don't know what happened here. They had the ability and skill to do better and simply chose not to, and I'm a little bummed about it.